If your nib's too slow and your ink won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to help you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
Well, hello, my good, kind, loving, caring, considerate, inky friends. Welcome to the most humblest reviewer you'll ever meet. I'm Larry from Larry's Fountain Pen Review. Peace and love to all. So, what is it going to be today? Well, let's take a look down here. Here you see came, just like you see it in this package, some Papermate fountain pens, which I was interested in. Yes, I have dealt with Papermate before, but not with a fountain pen. A gel pen, rollerball pen, stick pen, etc. So, they came 3 to the sack, and I found them to be very interesting. Nothing fancy, nothing glorious. Just a simple pocket pen, or you can clip it. It's got a plastic clip on it. It is going to be strong enough to be secured in your pocket, but you don't want to bend it back because it could break. And then what's cool about this one, you can also put this on a keychain or one of those things around your neck.
Lanyard?
Yeah, a lanyard. You can do that with that as well if you wished. The cap, you can see through the cap as you see there. Turn it around. Okay, you can see the nib. And there's not a lot going on in the finial, but the way the clip is designed that fits in top of the cap is interesting. And I do like that color. I would say this would be what, more of a teal?
Yeah.
And then a white clear plastic pull-off cap. And then as you go to the bottom of the barrel, you'll see here it says Papermate, and there's not a whole lot going on at the bottom. Just it's I would say almost, you can say, a demonstrator pen, a see-through pen, which is kind of cool because you can see the ink inside, but it still has a lot going on for this pen. So this pen is a pull-off cap. Wow. And there is just a slight little step down here to the grip. And it has a large grip section, so it will accommodate large, chunky fingers. And I have small hands, and you see, for me, it would really be hard to write with and uncomfortable for long writing sessions. It would be okay for quick notes. Now let's look at this nib for a while. It does have the Papermate logo on the nib. It has the hearts on there. And some scroll work done on the end of the nib there. You can see that maybe.
Let's see. Take the light off and rotate it just a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
And here's a feed. Isn't that kind of cool? It's a plastic blue feed. That is kind of interesting. And let's unscrew the pen. And it comes with a cartridge, and you can use standard cartridges, short cartridges for this pen. So, I know a lot of people are going to ask, can you use this as an eyedropper? As far as I can tell, yes, just put some silicone grease around there, and you should be good to go. I will try that later, in fact. After I run out of ink in this cartridge, I'm going to try that, and I'll do another video showing the eyedropper for those who are interested. So, I just put it in there. And I'll give it a few seconds here to ink up. While it's doing its thing, on the inside of the cap, there's another, I would say, another insert cap in there that will keep the pen in place. I don't know if you can see that. It's another section inside the cap itself. So, Papermate fountain pen. It was founded in 1940 by Patrick J. Frawley. So, what he did was he created the instant drying ink that did not leak, among other things that he done. So we go back a long way. We go back, what, 80 years? So, okay, this pen weighs at 9.5 Gs, like it sits, and then the length capped is 4.01 inches. Posted is 5.17 inches. So let's talk a little bit about posting. Does the pen post? Kinda. You have to put it on there kind of hard to make it sit there in place so it won't fall off. But once you put it in there good enough and tight enough, snug enough, not to where you break the cap, but snug enough, then you'll have a nice length fountain pen to write with. Okay? So, people saying that's too small. Well, let's compare the pen then. Let's talk about other pens. The fabulous Kaweco. Okay, here. The Kaweco. It weighs in a little bit more at 10.7 Gs. And remember, the Papermate at 9.5 Gs. The length of the Kaweco is 4.15 inches, where the length of the Papermate is 4.01 inches. So just a tad longer, isn't it? And then when you post the pen, here they are together. The Kaweco comes in at 5.13 inches, but then the Papermate comes in at 5.17 inches. It's just a tad longer. Talk about grips sections. The Kaweco has a shorter grip section, as you can plainly see there. And the Papermate has a larger grip section. Right there. Big difference. The Kaweco also uses cartridges. Your standard cartridge, short cartridge, okay? As your Papermate. So they got a lot of almost the same kind of features. So the question is, how does this pen write? I do like the pen. I do like the shape of the pen, like a little cigar, doesn't it to you? Like a little midget cigar. I do like the colors on it. I do like that clear, the cap. Now I wouldn't care for myself a full clear pen. That just never been my thing. I have a few, but they're okay. But I like the color coordination on the pen. I like the way it feels in the hand, and both a little different as far as looks. This costs more than this. I believe you get 3 of these for like under $10. So now let's see how it's going to write. Let's get her ready and we'll do some writing. Use the back of that paper. On the Franklin Christoph paper. Nice paper. Let's see if this pen is ready to write. And it is. And I like it. And the ink, I'm guessing, it's going to be Papermate, I guess. Didn't have a name on the ink. So let's do some writing. And it really has some good ink flow. It's got a decent nib in it. Gold-plated nib. How about reverse writing? There you have it. Downstroke, cross stroke. Let's check for wetness. It's got a bit of wetness to it. Good ink flow. A nice nib. A nice writer. An affordable fountain pen. And I picked this up off of eBay. So, I know I'm going to get questions. How much did I pay for the pen? Where did I find it? Like I said, I got it off eBay. I'm looking that up for you right now. I paid free shipping $7.59 for 3 of them. And I stand corrected on the nib. The nib is going to be a fine nib. Okay. Again, a fine nib on that. So on the reverse writing, I would get more of an extra fine on that. And let's see. I'm trying to I think where it came from was the UK area. Yes, the UK. that's where it came from. It took a while to get here. I ordered in June. So it took June, July. So it came, this month. And the expected due date was June 25th, but because of the virus, it didn't get here till around July 24th or whenever I did the mail call on it is when I got it. So what happened was, I was in contact with the seller and letting him know that the pen hadn't arrived yet, and he asked give it another week, and I did, and so it didn't come in, so he refunded my money. So when you know it, that next day after the refund, here comes the pen. So I got in touch with him, and I paid him for the pen because, I did receive it. He was kind enough to refund it, and, everybody needs their money. So I paid for it, and all is well. So the Papermate fountain pen, it really is a cool little pen. So let's see how it fits in the shirt. Bam. Fits nicely. So, what's your thoughts on the Papermate fountain pen? Small, but so is the Kaweco. Small. More affordable. If you lost this pen, you wouldn't cry as much as if you would lose this pen. This one I don't want to lose. So anyway, folks, appreciate your time today. Oh, before I go, if you're new and haven't subscribed to my channel, why not do so now? Hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit that little bell over there, so that way it will notify you when I upload a video every time. So, my friends, those are my minion friends that I kind of hang out with throughout the day. So, let's see what else is happening. I've got to go in tomorrow morning for some tests. So, on my spine, I'm not looking forward for that. And Cubby is still doing well for being, 18 years and 7 months old. So, that's that. I guess for now that's going to do it. I hope y'all have been enjoying the video I did on Stride. It was a very important video. And if you haven't watched it yet, there's 3 parts to it. It's about people helping people. It's just a really great, interesting video, and you'll meet a lot of interesting people. And then Carrie, she is the one of the co-founders and presidents of the company that her and her mother started. And if you listen to the video or watch the video, you'll find out the whole story on how it started. Take care, my friends. Be safe. Wash them hands. Stay the distance. And don't text and drive. Bye-bye. Peace